G'day, I'm Mike Botur, author of Glass Barbie. Glass Barbie is the saga of cockroach Karl, a crackhead crim with a small brain and a big mouth, who convinces his former best friend Richie, now a squeaky clean senior cop, to join a summer road trip through New Zealand's scenic Northland to rescue Barbara Constantino, a girl he was obsessed with in high school who appears to have been kidnapped by a biker gang and held for ransom. The problem is that after snatching her back, Barbie makes it clear she's happy to stay kidnapped, doesn't want to go back to her privileged family, and reveals that a plot exists to milk her family's money. Over 2 wild weeks of brotherhood, bonding, and brushes with death from Whangarei to Kaitaia to the Bay, Cockroach Karl finds he could become an unlikely hero and maybe the only person honest enough to get Barbie back. Now, in Chapter 23, we join our hero Karl as he arrives at the Bay Blue Tattoo Convention, a very gang-friendly, possibly gang-affiliated tattoo convention where outsiders are not welcome, especially outsiders who are trying to impress the cops, and especially outsiders who are here to try and find Barbie and take her away from the people making money off her misery. Chapter 23. You got narc written all over you. A city of tents on the riverbank, rows of shiny motorcycles, dudes in leather, long-sleeved t-shirts covered in scary symbols, chicks on the backs of bikes, lots of blue paisley, lots of Tupac t-shirts, lots of bandanas on hood rats' faces, classic American cars spilling into the driveway, shiny chrome bumpers and big white wall tyres squeezing the highway traffic into a tight trickle, palm trees and drop bottles of Johnny Walker and ciggy butts and face masks like tiny parachutes. I'm standing outside the Twin Pines Manor and Community Hall in Harudu, located in that sweet spot between the Northlander Paihia and the bottom of Kerikeri. She's an old, towering, creaking, 4-story manor-style pub with one of them balustrade things for people to chuck bottles off, and real bullet holes in the weatherboards from when the Bay of Islands was the hellhole of the South Pacific back in the 1820s. And let's be honest, parts of it still are. The hall's been sectioned into booths and it's joined to the pub with a canopy, so the whole thing looks like a boxy circus tent. Out back of the buildings, the lawn marches all the way down to the fat, lazy, muddy Waitangi River and the famous Harudu Falls, where, they say, if you weigh down a body properly, it'll sink for you. The pub, the car park, benches on the lawn beside the brown river oozing into the bay. This is where a galaxy of freaks gather around Mos Eisley Spaceport, or, as it's known on Earth, Bay Blue Convention 2024. Let it be here, man, please, I'm praying as I thank the driver and hop out of the shuttle. I don't want to spend the rest of my life rooting skank after skank. There's only one skank I want, and there's a 50-50 chance that she's inside. I farewell the van and I tell my European girls that I'll see them in Valhalla. Sounds like the kind of thing you're supposed to say to Scandinavian-type people. Bruni reaches her hand out, strokes my fingers, pulls her door shut. We're not going to do long distance, we're not swapping phone numbers, and I'm not telling them they should stay at my mum's pad if they're passing through my fucking birthplace. It's just you on your own, brother. Now we're doing things Carlito's way. I'm squinting through the summer haze, trying to decide how to shut down the whole tattoo fest to get Barb's back. There's a banner stretched between palm trees. The font is gothic, 90s gangster. Also from the 90s, gangsters in blue paisley. Plenty of them blue-black motherfuckers here, like those nasty blue-bottle jellyfish on the beach, but, you know, hard instead of squishy. To get some proper air into me lungs, I suck some spicy happy time smoke and I go over everything that I can remember saying to Shayna. I don't know what that woman is up to, man. If she's pointed me to the princess that I'm here to rescue, okay, fine, I'll grab her, snatch, and I'll run. I mean, I'll snatch and grab her and run. But I'm thinking there's an extremely high chance Shayna has sent me into a pit of snakes so that unpredictable events will finish me off, so that I'm not available in jail to become a supergrass informant, like one of those elite crims that investigators are desperate to get information from, like that blow fella from James Bond and that. So at this whole Bay Blue tattoo convention thing, the Smurf Blue boys are in charge. Meaning, the implication is that if you're trying to wear yellow or red and white, you have to be prepared to staunch it up. Me, I ain't feeling especially staunch. I shat my pants in the back of the van on the way here, to be honest, actually. Well, I mean, a turd came out and then I used my butt muscle to pull it back from the brink and tucked it back up where it belongs, but The point is, it touched my undies and it made me think, Karl, bruz, wear the blue scarf that you borrowed from Dottie, keep your head down, mate, and get the target away from danger. If the target's here, that is, and if she's even fucking still alive. I approached the entrance of the hall. Guarding the door is a watermelon-shaped motherfucker with a rusty chain for a belt and a padlock holding his pants up to his jacket. His colleague is this lanky lurch type in a triple XL hoodie with wide shoulders, with a big jaw and cheekbones. I give him the chin up and a flash of my eyebrows. Want to buy some police shit? I blurt. Everyone loves police shit. If you get enough items together, you can impersonate an officer for a whole month. I sling my backpack off my shoulders and I rummage till my fingers settle on a stack of palm-sized cardboard pieces. Business cards. You can say you're Senior Constable Richard McMullen. Nah, gee, the fat watermelon bouncer goes. I already tried it. He pats his belly. Jokers don't really buy this fat ass as a cop, so, so that's Padlock Pants Watermelon Man not buying. I have a go with the tall, lanky, lurch dude instead, who's gazing out across the heads of all the lowlifes here. Well, he stares like he doesn't give a fuck across the heads of all the lowlifes. I go to him, you keen, G? You can go into stores, take whatever you want, slap down your card, tell them it's official police business, help yourself the free Subway cookies and shit, the good ones are M&Ms. Lurch leans down to my level. He taps a tattoo on the side of his face that I hadn't seen. Big-ass black fist, which means he's black power. Oh, yeah? I'll take a taser. Give me a taser. Sorry, G. Got no tasers today. The big units shake their heads. I am wasting their time and they want to shoo me in, which is good news. Get the fuck on in, boy. Hit us up when you get that taser, G. The light shrivels up behind me as I walk into the darkness. The hall can't be that big, but they've turned it into a maze. Those dividers they use to, separate offices into cubicles split the building up into 60 or 80 little booths. I grab a beer from a little stall. I doubt they got a license to sell beers here, but they're being sold for $4 each anyway. The normal amount is $9 for a beer in Northlander, so the $4 price is all good. The Blues, for all their fucking sins, they are cheap people. They will smash you with planks, broken off pallets, they'll throw bricks at your car, they will pummel you while you're wearing oven gloves, but they know how to avoid poshness, and I respect that. First section of the show is these brown girls giving things away. Brown girls wear tight black t-shirts, but there's no skin showing, unlike what you get with white chicks. These brown honeys, their leggings are tight and white, and their shoes are light blue. What they're doing is they're reselling slices of $5 pizza from Domino's, approximate value, $1 a slice. But if you sell the 8 slices, you make $3 profit. Genius. Moving on from the promo girls, munching my $1 pizza slice, sucking beer, trying to be in special forces mode, strutting like I'm not nervous. I get into the guts of the show, the core where the real tattooing takes place. The floor of this hall probably held some local chief's 70th birthday party last weekend. The floorboards are pitted with dents from ladies' heels, there are electrical cords duct taped all over the place, and there are rolls of honour naming all the local old-timers that died in the world wars up on the walls, with carved flags and scripture saying, "We shall remember them," and all that whiny shit. I wonder what the old patriots would think of 1,000 scumbags running this dirty convention. There's a booth printing fake vaccine passes, a booth selling scary biker masks, bulletproof vests. Hell, you know what else there is? There's even a booth with this fat old auntie selling pre-filled WINS applications so you can get all sorts of interesting benefits. I toss my pizza crust in the bin, put my beer bottle in a recycling bin, check out some of the new ink colours that you can get. The guy selling ink, he's got a small A4 poster of some beach after party in Paihia stapled to his shirt, an advert for the after party. What happened? I go to the rasta-coloured hawkster with his shirt covered up. How come you're wearing a poster? The Blues made me cover up my colours, bro, he goes. He's got friendly bloodshot eyes, meaning he's blazed, plus a bit of a belly and no muscle in his shoulders. He wears a basic black leather vest, track pants and sneakers. It's a relief to be around people like this guy after uptight cops and grumpy lawyers and nomads, all of them wearing aggro clothes and aggro attitudes. That's harsh, they stapled shit to your shirt, bro. Ouch. Well, it's better than getting a hiding. True. Listen, oi, I'm thinking of getting me some new ink. What colours you got? Don't tell me the Black and Blues told you couldn't sell red ink here. No, my brother, got this. Oi, check it. That's a cherry red, all the way from Laos. People are frickin' eccentric here, yo. I walked deeper into the convention, grabbed the brother a beer, come back, slide the beer over to him, and we clink bottles. He's got no idea that a deep undercover bounty hunting predator just clinked him. Oh, I actually wanted to ask you something, I say to the bony ruster. There's this little lassie that I kind of want to get a slice of. White chick, tall, tiny nose, pretty nice shape, tiny waist, and pretty good hips. Looks a bit like a Barbie doll, except like, I don't know, if you'd left it in a garden all summer. My man stretches his arms wide. My bro, you see any ladies fitting that description around here? Not really. I think you can get hit in one of the booths, but apart from that, you might be out of luck, my G. Concentrate, Special Forces Karl. Less talk about sucking dicks, more snatchy grab. Okay, a couple of the 18-year-old boys stumble my way, drunk and cheeky, aggro, violent aura. The way they swing their arms, as if they want to bump into someone and start a fight over it. I squeeze past them side on, adjusting my blue scarf, creeping past a booth, selling tattoo mags, past a cartoonist drawing pictures of people with a Sharpie. Past a booth selling weed wallets, vapes and Zippos. The violent boys mutter something, burst out laughing, and I hear them follow not far behind, possibly planning to roll me. I get another beer and another slice of dollar pizza. I find a fresh set of promo girls. These ones are giving away hair extensions. Unfortunately, I don't have any, well, barely any hair to extend. I wait until these big, loud, fat people with their afros and their thick, fluffy blue hoodies walk past, sucking on chicken drumsticks, and then I talk to the promo ladies. Hey, girls, you know where I can score? Score what? The girls go in unison, and they giggle and check their cell phones. Oh, look, it's not so much about the sweets. It's about this chick. Her name's Barb, or, Barbara, or sometimes she goes by. She said she'd meet me here, but I reckon she's dyed her hair, and I can't really spot her, and we were supposed to have a wee smoke together and not getting any reception, so... you should literally ask it Lost and Found, this one girl goes. Oh, straight up, you's got Lost and Found here. I'm pulling your leg, you dumb cracker. Fuck off, you got narc written all over you. When someone says the N-word to you, you get the hell away as fast as you can before they say it louder. There are two types of N-word in the world, and narc is the worst one. I turn a corner and check out the new booths in front of me. There's a booth that's selling baseball bats, sledgehammers and axes, lots of three-walled makeshift tattoo parlors with a padded tattoo chair, buckets of ink, extension cords, battery chargers for the needles, rolls of paper towels to wipe up ink and blood, industrial tubs of Dettol, boxes of rubber gloves, hand-drawn designs of dragons and swords and Scarface and Biggie and scripts of Bible verses. I must pass 15 or 20 different tattooists, working on about 10 people getting ink done. The buzzing of the tattoo needles makes the place frickin' noisy, plus there's reggae music on boomboxes everywhere, black t-shirts, blue track pants, white singlets, shirts with stuff printing on it threatening the cops, stickers, decals, fucking Bob Marley flags, and weapons, legal weapons. There's sets and sets of steak knives and butterfly knives, dive knives, hunting knives and filleting knives and metal cases, and it's obvious the fat woman in the wheelchair wearing sunglasses indoors, a woman with gang patches on her, ain't selling the knives for chopping up onions. She's wrapped stickers of skulls and tombstones around the handle of each knife. Yo, white boy, she goes to me, you looking to stick someone, or... I want to ask her if there's a Caucasian corner where all the white boys are penned up, but I can't afford to get called a narc again. If them 18-year-old fighty cunts herd me into a corner where there's no big fellas to break up a ruckus, I could die here. Fuck it. I'll need the smoking section. Is there one here? What are you smoking, boy? Ciggies? Nope. The woman tilts her head towards a set of toilets. There's a guard outside, meaning it ain't no ordinary toilet, if you know what I mean. It's the end of the hall, quiet area that most people won't bother to come to. The show ended a couple of booths back. This here's backstage, this the after party. Well, apart from the actual Full Moon Beach and Bikes DMC supporters after party, which is on the main street at Paihia tonight, according to the posters and flyers stapled to every damn wall. Well, and also stapled to my rasta-coloured bony friend from before. So I go out to the guy and actually have to pinch my nose. There's so much smoke leaking out from under the men's room door. "Yo, I need a place to smoke," I go. "Depends what you're smoking, son," he goes. "There's a fee, $20. $20 for a hot box." "Oh, yeah? How long do I get in there?" "You got to be out in 30 minutes. I'll give you a stamp on your wrist." So I hand over $20, and the flick of his head tells me to go on in. The rusty door hinges scream as I chuck it open. Poor ass Northland gangsters ought to splurge on some WD-40 sometime. There's one bend, and then I'm in this parlour of losers occupying the toilet stalls. Whole mess of people on the floor, like a shooting gallery, except no one's shooting up. It's all smoke. Don't get me wrong. I'll pash a Glass Barbecue most days of the week. But when you're straight and you see other people fucked up, telling themselves that they're partying when they're actually just hugging a public toilet, holding the seat so they don't fall off, you think to yourself, maybe drugs make you kind of act like a douche sometimes. Trouble is, I'm a bounty hunter and I'm undercover. I have to pull out all stops to succeed right here. So I light up a Marlboro with a little special sauce in it, and I take a good long suck. My eyes get tiny fireworks in front of them, and I descend deeper undercover. It's party time. The bathroom is long, over 10 stalls deep, maybe 15, with endless wash basins and old mirrors and bad wall colour. And it's stuffed with smoke at head level, so most people are crouched or doing the floor thing. No windows is open, because this here's a hot box. We're sealed in. Every breath will fill our lungs with happy gas. The lights are off. Everyone's got their cell phones out, and they've got Tinder going, half of them. That's where all the light's coming from. Tinder's one of the main ways people hook up to swap drugs because of the type of app it is. It doesn't leave any details on your phone. Pigs can't monitor it, you see. Hardly any record of transactions. I slide my phone out, I open Tinder, real casual, searching again for women aged 27 to 31. I narrow the search settings. It'd be nice if Tinder told me there's just one person in that age range. Location, one room away, but that ain't quite how it goes. What Tinder tells me is there's 2,034 women within my age range in the Bay. Fuck. I do the maths on my phone's calculator. At the rate of 1 to 2 seconds swiping per profile, 2,034 chicks will take something like... I can't even do the maths. Fucking fuckburgers, though. It's a shitload of swiping. Please be here, Barb, I tell God. Hey, Lord Dog, if you're listening, let my crazy Tinder lead be a good one. And in your infinite mercy, let me get my smoke on. I haven't smoked in 3 days and I need it. Alongside me in the smokehouse bathroom, we have skinny girls sitting on the benches, their asses a little bit wet from water coming out of a dribbling tap that could seriously use a plumber. They're stroking each other's hair and giggling. They're not holding anything dodgy. That means I missed the dodginess by about 5 minutes. Just along from them, about 4 little Indian dudes are having a push-up contest and rolling on their backs and giggling. They have white, sticky, foamy shit around their lips. Each toilet stall's got a couple of people in it. Some tanned hippies with sticky dreadlocks, coloured like sand and oil and treacle, are sitting cross-legged, having little-ass discussions. Any of yous want to buy some police shit? I sling my bag off my back, take out my merch, and wave it around. Half of this police junk I've been dragging around for years. The other half I stole off Rich last week. I've got business cards. I can do your bumper stickers. I've got police undies if anyone's interested. They got the logo over the crotch pocket. You know, the little flag and shit. Fucking coat of arms. Yep, I've been carrying Richie's boxer shorts in my bag for a while now. Stole them while I was at his house playing GTA. What kind of protection you got? Asks a sifty white guy in a suit jacket with smashed up hair that used to be gelled. He looks like he sells real estate, except his eyes are both green and purple with bruises, and he's got 2 smokes in his mouth. Got no guns, brother. Sorry. Just the boxer shorts, I guess, sort of thing. Or these could be your size, actually. I'll give him a wash, though. He waves me on. I descend deeper into the bathroom. While everyone's distracted with their smoked-out conversations, I drift from group to group, opening all the stalls real subtle, searching in case Barbs is buried in here. If any of these cats get a shiver down their spine, saying something ain't right about the way I'm creeping around, I could knock them out, sure. I could stomp or choke every person in the room. But if they slip the narc word to the guards and thugs outside, Karl's a dead man. Any excuse to stomp a white boy cruising on his lonesome. I take a seat on the bathroom floor, right down the back, 12 stalls down. I fold my legs, not offended nobody. I shuffle against the wall. I find half a dipper on the ground that somebody's dropped. I light it up and sip it thirstily. What I want to do whenever I smoke is get behind lots of creative projects, pledge to make docos or write stand-up material or new songs for this metal band that I'm planning to call Glaring Omission that just needs 4 more members. Hell, because one time I even planned a whole concept album / musical while I was under the influence, but I tell myself, Karl, concentrate, boy. A bounty hunter has got to stay focused.